Hello everyone, I welcome everyone to this new video. Today we are going to talk about essay. Okay, we will understand what a good essay should contain, how to write, what are the different mistakes we should avoid. Okay, and what a good essay should contain. It means what should be the content. Okay, how we should approach a essay, etc. Everything we will talk about essay in this video. See, this video is going to be a kind of theoretical. Okay, if we understand the constituents of an essay, then only we can produce a good essay. Okay, so first of all we need to understand one. Second, we need to understand how to incorporate those techniques, those theories to our essays. So for that we need to practice. So first of all, today I will discuss the theory part. After that, tomorrow I will also show you how to write, okay, essay. Like I will choose topics from previous year question and I will make you write in the video, and I will also show you how to write, how to approach one. Okay, so first of all we need to understand the time. See, in the syllabus we have given for essay it is 20 mark. For essay or paragraph writing it is 20 mark. Our exam is of 3 hour and total mark is 130 marks. So approximately for 20 mark you are getting 26 minute. Okay, now within this 26 minute you have to write an essay, but you need to understand one thing. In a essay there are many things. See, in an essay there will be some 3 to 4 topics, and within that topic you have to choose one topic. After that you have to write one. So within this 26 minute you have to plan accordingly, and also the word limit is 300 words. Okay, so 300 is not a very big thing, okay, big number. So it is very less only. So you will be needing hardly 10 to 12 minutes to write. But to write the 10 to 12 minutes very effectively, contentful, you need to plan that one. So how to plan? Like how you will manage this 26 minute? Like for topic selection you will take 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, you will analyze all the topics from the given options, and the suitable one you will choose. You will take 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, after topic selection main job starts, that is brainstorming. Okay, if brainstorming is done, okay, I'll tell you how to brainstorm. Okay, everything. Brainstorming basically means how to, what are the uh, what are the materials, what are the contents you will put to that essay, how to approach, what are the different aspects you will touch upon, which topic you will be writing in the introduction, what will be you will be writing in body, and how you will conclude everything, the whole structure of an essay. So you will brainstorm it. Okay, in the brainstorming part you will take 5 minutes. Okay, so 5 4 already 9 minutes gone. Okay, then essay writing part. Okay, so in the brainstorming part we will plan how to write introduction, how to write body part, how to conclude one. So everything we will write. Okay, within 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes, and remaining time we will revise. We will see everything, any spelling mistake or everything. Okay, now if someone is good in topic selection or someone is good in brainstorming, then or she can reduce that particular time, and he can interchange this timing. Some may take very less amount of time in writing, he or she may need very good amount of time in brainstorming. so he or she can do. Basically the thing is that for 20 mark essay you are getting 26 minute. Okay, so within this 26 minute you have to plan it. Okay, now the main actual theory part starts. First of all, we need to understand one thing: how to write an essay. For that, first thing we should focus upon is purpose of essay writing. Okay, now in the examination TPSC is asking essay to write an essay, but why they are asking? First of all, we need to understand that purpose. If we understand that purpose, then we can write a good essay, we can fulfill their demand. So basically with the help of this essay they want to check our knowledge, they want to check our comprehension skill, they want to check our contextual clarity. Okay, they want to check our thinking, they want to check our writing skill, they want to check our personality traits. Okay, they want to check our language competence. Okay, they want to check our time management. So basically these are the key things which the examiner wants to check whether these qualities are there or not. Okay, so whenever we will be approaching for essay we will remember this thing, this knowledge, comprehension skill, contextual clarity, then thinking, then writing skill, personality traits, language competence and time management. So in whole essay these we have to reflect these qualities to our essay basically. Okay, so these are the main purpose of asking essay. Now what a good essay should contain: qualities of good essay. How a good essay should look like: in a good essay, that essay should be original. Okay, that should reflect your own thought. Okay, that should reflect your personality. The essay should be analytical. Okay, essay should be coherent. There should be a synchronization in everything: intro, body, conclusion. An essay should be very well organized. So this thing we should remember while writing an essay. Okay, the main important, very important thing of this qualities is coherence. In our essay main important thing is coherence. Essay should have a very good synchronization, coherence. If there is no coherence then the examiner will not feel bored to read our essay and eventually he will award our mark like that only. Okay, and also our essay should be very well organized with contents, synchronization, everything. Next, how to write a good essay. This is the very important thing: how to write a good essay. Okay, an essay have three major parts, that is introduction, body and conclusion. Now what you will write in introduction, what you will write in body, and how you will conclude. See, introduction basically you will tell them, you will tell the examiner, you will tell them what you are going to tell them. Okay, and in the body part you will tell them what you want to tell. And conclusion, based on what you have told them. Okay, so in the body section you have told them what you want to tell, and based on this you will conclude. Okay, and ultimately in the conclusion should be optimistic, conclusion should be futuristic. Okay, etc. I'll talk in detail how to write introduction, how to write body, and also conclusion. So this is the way how an essay should be written. Okay, next, how to write introduction. Now we'll talk about introduction. How to introduce something. In the introduction part we have to remember few things. Okay, introduction should be relevant. Suppose there is a topic and our introduction is not relevant to that particular topic, then our essay will be not good. So our introduction should be relevant to theme of the essay. Always remember, introduction should be very relevant. Also, introduction should be suggestive of the theme of your essay. Okay, next, introduction needs to be captivating and interesting. Okay, so in the newspaper also you have seen, when you will be reading newspaper, that introduction part catches the interest of that particular reader, then only he approach to read that complete article. Okay, so this, your introduction part should be very interesting. And also, so these are the main components of introduction. Your introduction should be very relevant to the particular theme which you are writing. Your introduction should be suggestive, that what you are going to write in the body part. Okay, and also your introduction should be interesting. Now, how to make your introduction interesting? So basically, how to make introduction interesting. So number 1, start with a quotation or poem. If you could remember any poem, then you write that poem, or you write any quotation. Okay, you can start by this. This is a very good start. Okay, next, you also can start by writing any anecdote. Or any current event, any story or anything. Okay, or story may be anything, mythological or any fictional or any personality based. Okay, etc. Next, premise based on which topic is being asked. So to first of all we need to make a good introduction. And how to make a good introduction? We can start our introduction by any quotation, any poem, okay? Also, we can start our introduction by any anecdote or any current event going around or any story, okay? And that story may be based on mythology, fiction, or any uh, personality based, okay? And also the premise based or which topic is being asked. If something topic has been asked, and from that topic also we can make, okay? Next, so our introduction part is done. Next we'll move forward to body. Now I have told you our essay should have introduction, body, and conclusion. And in the introduction part, our introduction should be very eye catching, very interesting. And to make our introduction interesting, we can start from anecdote or any story or any fictional character or any current events, okay? Now we have started our essay, we have wrote our introduction. Now we will move forward to body. Now also, here you should remember one thing. Introduction to body, there has to be a smooth transaction. Okay, there should be a good coherence, synchronization. Otherwise, it will look awkward. Okay, I will also discuss how to sync this introduction and body. And let me first discuss the body part. Okay, after that I will talk about how to sync it. So in the body part, there are many dimensions you can use. For example, number one, sectoral dimension. In this sectoral dimension, you can use many dimensions. For example, dimensions can be from social, political, historical, economic, cultural, environmental, ethical, okay, sustainable, science, sports, etc., etc. So there are n number of sectoral dimension from which your body can be drawn. Okay, you just need to think in that way. You can think about social thing, political thing, historical thing, okay, anything. Next important thing is you can start your body from temporal dimension. Temporal dimension. In the temporal dimension, you can start from ancient history, medieval history, also modern history, then post independence, that is from after 1947, then after LPG, that is 1991, liberalization, privatization, globalization, and then contemporary. Okay, so you can use this premise also. Next, you can start from prospects. Okay, that is some success or issues, any issue based or any challenges you can talk about, etc. Okay, and also you can talk about implication based. Okay, in the implication based, you can talk about any particular individual, okay, any family. You can talk about any particular family, society, community, nation, country, globe, etc. Okay, see, the purpose of giving this idea is just to make you understand that essay can be drawn, can be written from any aspect. So these are just example to basically I am brainstorming your brain, okay, so that you can think in this all this direction, okay. Next, Next, institutional approach. In the institutional approach, you can start from caste base, any gender related thing, or any class, religion, in a particular region, etc. Okay. And also you can talk about stakeholder approach. In the stakeholder approach, you can talk about women, minorities, PWD, transgender, children, etc. Okay. So in the body part, basically you can talk about anything depending on your topic. You can you can write from any angle, like from history perspective, any community, any person, any family, or any caste, anything. Okay. So these are the just different ideas, just to think that in this way also these are the different areas from which you can write your body part. Okay. Next, conclusion. Okay, let me talk about conclusion. After that I will tell you how to connect this introduction part to body, and also this body part to conclusion. So next thing we are going to talk about is conclusion. So in the conclusion, see, there are some do's, there are the don'ts. Okay. So in the do's, what you should do in the conclusion, you should do is divide it into part, like in two paragraph. Okay, just you give in one instance, and after that you give another one, and you finally conclude. And also you also can provide futuristic and optimistic way forward. Okay, so this is the basic thing you can do in a conclusion part. But here important thing is what you should not do. You should not summarize. Don't summarize. Your conclusion is not about summary of your introduction or body part. Okay, you need to understand this. So you cannot, don't summarize in the uh, conclusion part. Also, don't be apologetic in tone. Okay, your tone should not look you are some apologetic or something. Okay. Also, don't start fresh argument. So in the conclusion, you are going to conclude what you have written in the introduction and body part. And so you don't go for any new argument. Don't write any new argument. Okay. And also don't write in statement or bullet point. Okay. So these are the things you should not do in a essay. And you should do is your essay should be very futuristic in nature, optimistic in nature, and also try to write in two parts. Okay. So this was all about introduction, body, and conclusion. Now the important part is how to connect. Okay, how to connect this intro, body, conclusion. Okay, see, there are few things by which you can connect them well. For example, you have established the potential benefits. Okay, and also in the introduction part, suppose For example, in the introduction part you have introduced well. Now you want to write in the body part. In the body part you can start it very politely. For example, you can start with, suppose, now having understanding both sides, you can start argument. Okay, next, in addition to that, you can write in the first body part, in addition to that, and you can continue to body part. Then you can directly write, even at the international level, etc. You can go on. And also you can write in a similar vein. You can write further, similarly. Also you can write having said that. So these are basically a connecting sentence which you will write in the starting of your body, so that it look good, like you are starting from introduction to body, you are jumping, and it should not look awkward. Okay, should not look different. There has to be a coherence. Okay, so by writing this you can make a coherence to your intro, body, or conclusion. Okay, and also in the body part I forgot to tell you, you can add subheadings also. Okay, it is up to you. Next important thing that we are going to talk about. See, I have told you everything, like what is the need of an essay, what are the qualities they check of a person by while writing an essay, how to write one essay, like intro, body, conclusion, everything. Now I'll tell you some things to avoid. Okay, during writing an essay. So these are very important things to avoid to essay. Number 1, don't stray away from topic. You should move around your topic. Okay, don't go far from your particular topic. Next, don't attribute quotes. See, in the introduction part I told you to write quotes, to write anecdotes or anything, but remember one thing, don't attribute quotes to the wrong people. Okay, for example, you are giving a quote related to Hitler, so it is a negative thing. Okay, like this. Next, don't fail to address the questions topic in your intro. Like in the introduction you have made anything argument and it is like questionable. Okay, like you are saying that how can this be possible or something like that, and you must answer it in the body part. This should not be like that you have introduced a particular thing in the introduction and you have not talked about it in the body part. Okay, so that is basically coherence. So you should maintain a good coherence. Next, you should avoid writing in the first person in the body. Okay, next, don't unnecessarily underline the content. Okay, so if in your content there is some important fact or any important thing you want to highlight, that only you underline. Otherwise don't underline unnecessary thing. Okay, don't write too long sentences. Okay, don't write a single para in a page. In a page you should write about in 2 or 3 paras. Okay, don't get too personal. Okay, don't get too personal. Okay, to any particular person or any political party, etc. Okay, unnecessarily. Next, always avoid extremes. Okay, your essay should your essay should look like futuristic. Okay, there should not be any extreme steps or any extreme decisions. Okay, and finally, don't use informal language. Always use formal language. So these are the things you should always remember during writing an essay. These are very important thing. Now see, essay is all about language, right? And writing skill. Okay, so in this language or writing skill, to maintain that you should do some few facts, you should do some few things, and there are some don'ts. Okay, for example, in the essay you always try to compensate your arguments with some facts. Okay, or any quote some authors or quote some books. Okay, anything, but that quotes, that facts should be authentic. Okay, should be realistic. It should not be like whatever your mind says you are writing it. No, nothing like that. So in the language and writing skill part, there are some do's and there are some don'ts. So what are some do's? Do's is always write in small paragraph. Okay, don't make long paragraphs, then examiner will get bored. Okay, write small statement. Okay, highlight important facts, articles, examples, scholars, etc. Use formal tone. So you can, by doing this one, you can improve your essay by huge amount. Okay, now there are some don'ts, like don't write in margin. In your paper there is a margin, don't write inside that margin. Always respect word limit. Okay, next, don't use abbreviations. Okay, try not to make spelling mistake or grammatical error. Okay, so these are the things you should remember while writing an essay. Okay, And also don't write in bullet points. Okay, try to avoid making diagrams or flow charts. Okay, don't unnecessarily highlight things. So these are the things you should remember. So this was all about writing essay theory part. What is a essay should contain, what are the qualities they check from a candidate from essay. Okay, how to write essay, introduction, body, conclusion, what are the do's and what are the don'ts, etc. So now what you should do, while seeing this video you should make these notes. Okay, after seeing this, after writing these notes, you should go through these notes. While you will be reading it for several times, multiple times, 7 to 8 times, then you will understand. Okay, and when you will understand this, then while you will be practicing or writing essay, then you can incorporate those things and you can implement those things. Okay, so for that you need to remember, you should have these things in your mind. Okay, so that you can use while writing. So these are basically theory part I have talked today. Tomorrow I will show you, I will write previous year important essays. Okay, and I will show you how to write. Okay, how to maintain word limit, how to manage time. Okay, how to highlight, how to write quotation, or how to write anecdotes, etc. Okay, so that was all for today. Thank you.